Red 2 standing by, all 4 lit and in the green. Welcome back to Wind Waker, where we've been infiltrating the Forsaken Fortress. It is at last time to find out where on earth I'm going, get through the rest of our forced stealth section, and navigate the area. Because I have thankfully managed to deal with all the searchlights. And I'm not investigating the lower area because otherwise I will have to be dealing with... That is not where I wanted to land. That is not where I wanted to land at all. I don't want to have to go through the lower area because that's... Please stop showing me cutscenes! I know where I'm going! Oh well. Money at least. So if I go up this way, I can navigate the fortress, loop around. Oh, we just wound up coming to this bit and one of the searchlights. So well, look, I'll go this way. If I go this way, I can get to the get to where we need to go, and we're all set. Because we still have some forced stealth to go through. And as I've said, I don't like forced stealth sections. They're annoying. Because you essentially have to relearn how to play the game all over again. You have to wind up doing a heck of a lot of things differently to how you'd usually do them. And it gets very infuriating very quickly. Because you've essentially got to... You essentially have a lot of the abilities you're used to using just taken away from you for something that bogs the pace of the game down. It's fine when the game is built around stealth. Like, as everyone knows, Metal Gear Solid is built around stealth. What is this box here? Right, there's a door. Okay, fine. Okay, what are you trying to tell me? Aha, I've got it, Lunk. In order to reach the top of the tower where your sister's being held, you'll have to find the room right below the tower. The path to the tower begins in the rear of that room. You got that? What do I do with the box? Is there somewhere? I get it, game! I get it! That is actually getting legitimately annoying. Now, where do I move the box to? Right, so there's absolutely nothing for me to do with this box. It's just there. Why is it just there? Can't I push it somewhere to create a shortcut? No. There's just a random box. That's weird. Unless I'm somehow supposed to bring the box in with me. This looks like the room, and look! Forced stealth. With a long, long setback if we're busted. Alright, we've made it. I think that's the last of the forced stealth. We should be able to sneak up to the top of the tower from here. Yet another cutscene. All the searchlights are inactive, which is very helpful, but we do have an enemy to deal with. Don't think we have any mini blinds to deal with, which is really helpful, because those things are a right royal pain in the butt. Oh, hang on. Oh, not another one! Okay, where does it move? Tuck in against the wall and just watch it wander past slowly with its stupid macho strut and ridiculously thin legs. Sniff, sniff, yes, sniff, sniff. I hate this stuff just as much as I hate auto-scrolling. Right, park it. Fortunately, moblins are stupid. They don't seem to notice that the barrel has... Well, in all fairness, a lot of species don't actually notice that things move. There's something called change blindness, and there are very interesting studies on change blindness. Because it essentially tells us that people, if they don't necessarily see something change, they won't exactly observe it. It won't sort of register that something has changed. It's quite fascinating. Alright, so we need to... We need to sneak very carefully along this narrow ledge. Don't look down, whatever you do. This would be a lot harder if the searchlights were active, but having knocked all of those out, we're free to roam around apart from dealing with the moblins. Whoa. Well, there's some health if we need it, because I presume we've got a mini-boss fight coming up. Move very carefully. Well, there are plenty of seagulls around at least. We know we're in the right spot. And, oh dear, look at that. That can only mean one thing. Spike's cutting us off. There's an enemy near our sword. There it is. We zero in on that and... Whoop, we're in trouble. Go for the sword. Now we're in business. Alright, shields up at maximum. And steal his blade. And smack him down with it. So, not too hard. You can actually handle some enemies by blocking their attacks with your shield, then counter-attacking. Smart technique. We got a joy pendant too. So, these are very important to have. Collect as many as you can from bokoblins. They'll be useful to have, but we don't need the money. Now let's get on in and rescue our sister. Job's done. Well, this looks like a fairly fancy place. Oh, hello, they've kidnapped a few other people as well. Well, might as well rescue them all. That's what a hero does. Oh, that's not good. Was that the bean burrito I had? And the bird is back. Well, hello. Well, you're not a girl with pointy ears, but yeah, you'll do. Oh, lunch. And we've eaten him. Nope. And I presume the rest of them aren't impressed. It's like, well, he didn't last long. Ah, well, we'll wait for the next one. The bird flies off around the summit of the fortress. That is not stable. That is not OHS compliant. And who might this be? We can't make out who it is. The bird can, though. Funky robes. To space! Man, that's a fair throw. Team Rocket's blasting off again! And he's dead. Let's go through his pockets for change. Yep, somebody's going through Link's pockets for change. That's it. That's the end of the game. Lunk. Lunk. Wake up, Lunk. Pull yourself together, Lunk. Oh, man. Look, I overdid it at the Bean Burrito Festival. Oh, where am I? Am I dead? Man, heaven sucks. I thought it was fluffier and cloudier. It's all rocky and sort of sandy. Well, have you come to your senses yet? You're surprisingly dull-witted. Ah, this isn't heaven! Did I startle you? I suppose that is only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I am the King of Red Lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Lunk, I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything. But such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods, attempted to cover the land in darkness and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the seal of the gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Lunk, do you still wish to save your sister from him? Get back to you on that. There we are, yes. And will you do anything to save her? Well, anything legal. There are some things that are kind of skirting the line that I don't really want to get into, but yeah. I see. In that case, I shall guide you as we go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? I'm just gonna nod. Yes, yes. In that case, we depart to the Great Sea! But I'm getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress. On this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail I will be useless to you. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. While the sail must come first, do not feel limited to buying only it. Once you have it, feel free to stock up on anything else you think you may need. But remember, there is no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done. Welcome to Windfall Island, our Kakariko analog. You will be able to recognize elements of Kakariko Village's theme in the music. It's quite a jolly place, actually. Very relaxing, very peaceful. Hello, small children. What's the matter, mister? Why are you looking at us like we're aliens or something weird like that? What? We're good girls. We don't spread rumours. What? Can't you see we're busy? I know we're super cute and all, but that doesn't mean you can just come up and talk to us whenever you like. Jeepers. But I'm a hero with no social skills. Of course I just come up and talk to random people, like you. Hello, sir. So, I'm feeling pretty good. Why? Because I recently got myself a pig. 3, in fact. I got a black splotched pig too. How often do you see one of those? Not often, chum. I've let him ashore to graze over yonder. But the thing is, I can't stop worrying about the little guys. So those are his pigs. This is the bomb shop. Let's have a look. Hello, sir, with a hairstyle that makes you look like Mickey Mouse. Geez, you look a bit grumpy. This'd be the bomb shop. Go on and use the control stick to look around. 10,000... My ancestors been making bombs for generations, uh-huh. Now seems like I'm the only person left in the world who still works in the bomb industry. Which means I'm the best in the world! And which means I don't go selling my work without approving of who I sell it to. And I don't approve of you, so beat it! I'm going to come back here and I'm going to steal your stuff. I will steal it, mark my words. Because that's what I do. I'm Link, I'm a kleptomaniac. That guy looks like a zombie. Ah! Zombie! Sir, protect me from the zombie! 'Tis a peaceful place, this here island. The people here would never even dream of leaving their little paradise and setting sail on a voyage at sea, know what I mean? Why, this town is full of faces that don't even show the slightest interest in the sails of a ship. Are we sailors the only ones? Has no one else set out on the great sea? So, what else can we get? If we head up this way... Well, I suppose we should talk to this old guy who looks like a zombie. Oh, if you please, young boy there, please help me. Please listen to my tale of woe. Okay. Oh, my sweet, sweet daughter, my only daughter. Poor Maggie, she was captured by a bunch of villains and taken to the Forsaken Fortress. I've seen her, but I think the bird ate her. What on earth could those scoundrels want with her? Are they just roaming around looking for young maidens? Are they just evil creatures who delight in mischief? Well, crud. Having a kidnapped daughter doesn't get you a single rupee, you know. Please, please save my poor daughter. I beg of you. Here I stand begging. Hope you'll give those scoundrels in the Forsaken Fortress a good scare. They'll pay for what they've done. Oh yes, pay! Well, look, I tried, but a bird ate me and then I got thrown out into the ocean, so you do it. You don't look at all familiar, buddy. Are you some kind of tourist or something? If you are, I'll show you around. Why don't you join me for a little stroll around town? Our Windfall Island may be a little cozy, so to speak, but people from all over the world come here. The town's always lively. Ha! Why, just walking around and having a look at things is quite fun. That's the mark of a great town. Well, a good walk is always important. There's a pig. And here's... the disco dancer in an Elvis jumpsuit? Oh, no, that's not it. That's just not it. And the problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't it either. Oh dear, pardon me, guy. I was so fully and wholly absorbed in my dancing that I didn't even notice little old you standing there. I am taught. I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. You will come to know me as the world's charismatic dancer extraordinaire. Ready, guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Say, guy, you know what I was just reminded of? Long ago, I met this delightful little guy who performed the most dazzling magic dance. A dancer turned night into day right before my very eyes. I can remember those fabulous dance moves, but I just can't seem to get that intricate rhythm down. Do you think you know the rhythm, guy? So we'll have to come back to him to get the game's analogue of the Sun Song. And this is important to go to. Sort of. Well, we will need to, but this is where it all went wrong. For a lot of things. Because the person in jail is Tingle. This was where his character wound up getting completely derailed from weird but helpful to freaky. I see the same green clothes and the same green hat. By the look of you, I'd say, sir, could you by chance be a fairy? I wanted to be Batman. Goodness! Did you feel my telepathy? That's why you say I haven't saved you yet. Do not worry, Tingle knows without you telling him, sir. Yes, sir. Tingle is my name. I have been looking for you and your kind for I too long to be one of the fairy folk. There is a thing called cosplay, dude. And yet, I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put into this dreadful sort of place. They probably arrested you for a good reason. How disrespectful! Please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him to where you and your kind live in splendor. Look, we don't even have a bathroom, mate. Do they have a? Do you have a lavatory in here? If you've got a lavatory in here, then you're actually doing better than we are. So I have to throw a whole lot of pots around and find out where the hidden passageway is to get into the jail. Because we do have to free Tingle. Ah, the switch. Wait, that's it? I thought I had to find the hidden passageway that led to the back of the area. Yay! Hooray! Thank you oh so very much! Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. So, the Tingle Tuner allowed you to use Game Boy Advance assistance. I can't do that though. So, you can help or hinder people by using the Tingle Tuner. Now, no matter how far we travel from this dingy cell, our souls will be as one. Ew. I'm going to throw you back in there. Splendid! Tingle is going to get ready to go to the realm of the fairies, so you just wait here, okay, sir? I'm not waiting in jail. I'm not taking your place, bucko. Oh, I was forgetting something important. Yeah, like the fact that I'm not taking your place in jail. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? No. No, I don't want to go anywhere near it. We got Tingle's chart. What kind of chart could it be? Head out to sea, then press up on the plus pad and check your charts to find out. When you go out to sea, open it. If you ever need any help with your charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't ever forget it. We do have to use his service. Will you just get out of here? You're a weirdo who's into slave labor and is incredibly disturbing. Yeah, seriously, later on he's actually using people who dress like him as slave labor. Hey, there's money. But we don't need it. Right. Well, I have no intention of taking the fall for him, so let's see what we've got in here. Now, we can move in first person. There really should be some Metal Gear music playing at this point. Where do I have to go? This way? Well, that's money. You can run into dead ends and you'll see them. See, dead ends like that. They have rats that will dump you out into the ocean. So don't go to those. We can sneak along. Where am I going anyway? Ah, this is it. Wait, why are there bones in here? Tingle murdered somebody, didn't he? Date unknown. At last I have succeeded in stealing the Picto box. I've succeeded, but sadly... So caught. I've been imprisoned, but I do... Tunneling out. Controls. So who did leave it? Somebody's committed murder and left a whole lot of dead people here. So this gives us our Picto box for side quests, which I'm probably not going to fuss about. We probably should at least try and get the sale. But then again, I am pretty close to time. I've stuffed around a fair bit. Alright, let's get back in here. It really is much easier to move with in-head. So, see, there's one of those rats. They pull a cord and you fall into the water. It can be very convenient for getting out quickly. Especially since I don't remember where in blazes I'm going most of the time. Was it this way? Yep, there it is. Okay, that's good. So, let's get out of here and actually get into the town proper. I'll at least show you where the sale is. Because I admit I'm just sort of mucking around a bit. Alright, so we've been to jail. Okay, so that's part of the town. If we go this way, we can head in. Hang on. Is there something up here? There's a secret path, or at least a path I don't traverse very often. Okay, so this... Now I have to do something with these kids who suddenly start orbiting me. You stink, mister. We ain't seen your face around here before, bud. You all alone or what? You must feel pretty lonely walking around a place like this all by yourself. What are you doing anyway? You look like a goody two-shoes, and we hate goody two-shoes. You can't go walking around our town pretending to be all big. Why are you wandering around here looking so sad? You think it's fun to go walking through town looking all pathetic? You think that makes you a big man? Well, they're pains in the backside. But, tell you what, we'll stop off here for an investigation into joy pendants. Because if we talk to the teacher here, we can actually use them. Welcome to Mrs. Marie's School of Joy. I don't think I've ever seen your face around here before, my young scholar. Are you a new pupil? What can I do for you on this fine day? I know I may look a bit flashy for a teacher, but I assure you I am one. How long has it been since I opened my school here on Windfall Island? 20 years? Ever since then, I've been teaching the children of this island about true joy. But I do have a rather joyless problem. There's this delinquent gang of 4 young boys who never listen to a word I say. Even though I wait patiently for those boys to show up, they never come. It's as if they don't want joy in their hearts. Could you please catch their leader, that little boy named Ivan, and talk some sense into him for me? Please, young man. For me? Yes, ma'am. Oh, thank you so much. You're such a dear. They're such troublesome little boys. I'm at my wit's end over how to handle them. But they won't be so mean to a boy their own age, will they? I should think not. Good luck, young man. So, hang on. This is the last... Okay, so we can't do anything with the joy pendants yet, but rest assured we will in due course. Anyway, we should probably wrap things up here. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2, Returning to base.